Rachel with Piper, and today we're going to do an introduction to down. Down is another one of those basic commands. It's a good one for her to know. It's kind of one of the building blocks of her training. You can practice stays and weights with that. I know that we've already gone over weight, and she's picking up on it really well. And she's good at sit, especially when it's just one-on-one. She doesn't have any other distractions, and we have these treats that she really enjoys. So down is going to be our next step. Now, to do this, I'm going to kneel down, so I'm closer on her level. Have her sit first, because that is easier for dogs while they're learning. And then I'm going to use the treat, bring it to the center of her chest so her head goes down, and then bait her outwards with the treat. I'm also going to hang on to the leash and give her a little bit of pressure pulling down on the leash to help encourage her to lay down. So, all right, sit. Good, sit. Piper. Down. 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 All right, with how she's sitting a little bit crooked, and so that's making it harder. She has one of her front legs way out to the side to help support her, and that's kind of keeping her back from sitting down, or from laying down. So I'm going to try to straighten up her sit. Hopefully I can. It looks like it's pretty natural for her to turn like that, but we're going to try to get her to sit straight so that it's easier for her to slide into a down. So Piper, up. There's a good sit. Just a little tug on her help. So bring the treat down, down. Piper, down. 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 All right. She's not quite getting it. It's like the more I have her leaning forward, she wants to brace herself. Let's try to straighten up her sit again. Maybe that will make it easier. I'm going to try with the other hand. Piper. This one. Down. Down. Okay. She's getting a little bit frustrated with that when she feels any pressure on the collar. She just gets closer, and she's not coming down. So we're just going to keep trying. I'm going to try not using the leash. Instead of pulling on the leash with one hand, I'm going to use it to guide her by either lightly pressing on her back or kind of tapping her feet forward to get them to slide down. Piper, sit. Sit. Get her in that straight sit. Not quite. All right, let's see. There we go. Piper. Down. Piper. Down. Piper. Down. I'm moving the collar up right underneath her ears where it's a little more sensitive. I have a little more control over her head this way. Down. Now, try a little bit more, but one thing you can do to help her start understanding the word is by rewarding her, by catching her in the act. As you remember the previous videos when we praise her, so like when I tell her to sit and I praise her for the sit, I tell her good sit, Piper, so that she hears it again and it helps her to associate the word with the action. So, if you're around the house and you see her lying down on her own, but she's still alert, grab a treat sneakily so she doesn't get up, and go down and give her the treat and tell her good down. That will help her start to associate that action with the word down. Piper, sit. Sit. Down. Down. Good girl. Now let her chew on the treat. Down. Good down. Good down, Piper. Good girl. All right, she did it there. I was giving her a little bit of pressure on the foot that she had the most weight on. I just had my finger and I was pushing a little bit to help get it out from under her, and she slid down naturally. Now, once she gets the hang of it a little bit more, I don't want you helping her that much. I want her to do it on her own. But through doing that and getting her to where I want her and then praising her a lot for it, that will hopefully help her see what I want her to do. So let's try that again. Make sure it wasn't just luck. Sit. Sit. Good. Sit. Down. 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 Up, Piper. Down. All right. Piper. Down. Down. Good down. Good down, Piper. What a good girl. Yeah. Good down. Good job. All right, that was good. So, figured out what works best for her is usually her back end sticks out to her left. So if you bring the treat over to her left and then put a little pressure or tap on her right leg, that helps her slide down. As she is sliding down, she's kind of trying to brace herself because she feels like she shouldn't be sliding. But just keep on repeating down and dragging the treat out to encourage that so that she hears the word with it. So Piper, sit. So that's it. All right. Treat to her left and down, 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 down. All right. She kind of pivots during this. Piper, down. Down. Now she's just lifting her foot up. She doesn't know what I'm doing. Down. All right. Now I'm letting her lick the treat and nibble it a little bit, but I have it in my hand so she can't get the whole thing. Right. Good girl. Down. 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 Calm down. Down. Not quite. All right, that was close. I'll explain that in just a second. Down. Now I'm trying putting it just in my fist right there where she can't quite get it. So I can get that closer to the ground. All right. Let's have her turn back this way. Lift it. Piper. Down. Yeah. All right, she's too focused on my right hand since I've been having the treats mostly in that hand. Piper, good. Down. she's worked really hard, and so I just want to stop there. That's good enough for today. We want to let that sink in for a little bit before we try it again. We don't want to get her too tired with doing the trainings. It should always be fun, so it's good to work in short, 10, 15 minutes tops with her and do it frequently. So for that last one, what worked is I had the treat in my hand and I was holding the leash with that hand. Now, I was just giving gentle pressure on the leash. She doesn't do well if you tug too much, then she wants to get up. But just a slight gentle pressure, and then I use my left hand to tap her left foot and get her down. And that worked out well. She did a very good job, and she didn't get too frustrated. She was still trying the entire time and trying to understand what I wanted, so that's really good to see. I'll work on this at home, and I'm sure she's just going to get better and better. And don't forget, if you do see her lying down around the house, give her a treat and tell her good down to reward her in the act of doing it. And make sure that she's still laying down by the time you give her that treat. I know a lot of times dogs jump up when they see you coming to them, but make sure she stays down and don't give her the treat unless she is in a down. Hope this helps. This was Rachel and Piper. We are working on down.